adjust things. There we go. And we're back. We love you all so much. And they are about to get started. Nothing has happened yet, so we'll be right into this match. And eventually, Trevor will put it back on my screen so I can see everything again. Yes, great success. Wiggly always has something special for this event, for these events. We just fixed it. And we're back in. Let's see here. So Adam's got some traps. I think that eliminates Mermail. Just kidding. It actually looks like it might be Mermail. Okay, so Pot of Duality revealing Card D Bottomless and Noble Knight. That's not Gawain, is it? Crap, I can't remember the Noble Knight's names. I believe Gawain is right. Yeah. He's going to take. He took the Bottomless. Yeah. Took the Bottomless trap hole. And he did upstart, so Adam is up 1,000 life points.
Yep. I need to do that.
Set 3 card. He took the card, not the Bottomless. My bad. Draw 2 cards. Okay. So good, solid start. Looks like this might be ARGCS. So Fiendish Chain, a Book of Moon, and pass. Another Pot of Duality. I like that. Revealing 2 Noble Arms and Jeff's fun tech card for the day. Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. So he actually runs 3 of them in the deck. So if this is the exact deck that Jeff was running, then he will have 3 of that. So summoning Boars. So fun things get to happen here. Equipping him with Excalibur gives him 300, I think. Or does Excalibur not give any?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with.
Darn it, Jeff! Why did you give him this deck? Noble Arms, Excalibur. I'll do my best to be caught up with everything for you guys, so I'm not just sitting here fumbling around doing absolutely nothing. But I'm not going to lie, I don't remember half of what Noble Knights do.
It does not give attack damage.
Okay, no, Excalibur does not give attack damage. Let's see, cannot be targeted. That's the one. That's what it is. Cannot be targeted. If he banishes it from the graveyard, he can basically rank up his Noble Knight Xyz. So Book of Moon and Sphere, no MST in response. So he is playing Mermails today. Let's see if he's opening. Okay. Okay, so Sphere into Lind, but Bottomless. Activate second Sphere.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah, there we go. There's warning coming down. So tons and tons of trap cards being played here. All these spheres doing nothing for Adam right now, so he lost a lot of advantage off of that. But he still has 3 cards in hand to Billy's 3 on the field, and I believe that's 2 or 3 in hand. One of them being an Excalibur and a face-down Boars. So let's see what Adam decides to do to try and get out of this. So Billy burned through many more cards than Adam has so far, but Adam's still the one that's down in advantage. That early card D got Billy a lot of advantage early on, so it's kept him ahead, even though he may not be ahead in life points right now. So there's a Gund, a Pike, and I believe that's a Teus in hand. With nothing in the graveyard, the Gund is essentially dead, so it can't be used for anything, or anything useful, I should say. So summoning Pike, he may have to pitch the Gund out of necessity. Nope, he's going to pitch the Teus. So then he can add. Oh, can't add because the Fiendish Chain.
Fiendish Chain comes
Fiendish
out.
Chain would do it.
Stops the stack pretty good. Pretty well.
Yeah. So Billy drawing for turn, flipping up Boars, equipping it with Excalibur. Now he's going to use Boars' effect to basically Power Tool Dragon his deck, which is pretty cool. I do like Power Tool Dragon, but I like Noble Knights a little bit more.
You should run that in this deck.
They'd have to run some fancy stuff to be able to make Power Tool Dragon.
Noble Knight Power Tool Dragon. Best idea I've ever had.
Let's see. So there's Arfuditer, the Caliburn, and the Noble Arms Gwynethar. So pretty cool. Right now, Billy is in a much, much stronger position than Adam is. Adam is so far down in card advantage, and Mermails need the card advantage to be able to come back. So, and throwing Destiny on Boars right now makes him essentially immortal, which is kind of crazy. But down comes, crap, why can't I remember these guys' names? But Gwynethar coming out onto Dryston, Noble Knight Dryston.
What is Dryston at right now? There's a lot of equips on the field.
Dryston's only equipped with Gwynethar. Gwynethar gives him 300.
Okay.
But that is a lot of cards on the field suddenly for Billy. He is so, like I said, so far ahead in advantage right now. I believe he was trying to. Okay, so Boars is going to run him over. He's at just 17 right now, so that's only 100 damage going down on the field, unless Destiny gives some form of attack boost. Dryston cannot attack. But yeah, he was trying to blow up the back row, but it was Fiendish Chain, so that's what Gwynethar didn't really accomplish much here. So Adam is Hobaning right now. Upstart going down on the field, putting Billy up 1,000 life points. So the good thing about Adam's position right now, oh, okay, so gunned, and I'd say that puts him back in it right there, having the gunned and the Aqua Spirit and the Megalo. Hang on.
So what happened with the Mind Crush?
Mind Crush, I think they're trying to figure that out right now. He probably Mind Crushed the Abyss Megalo.
Yeah.
And then the Gunned brought back Abyss Megalo.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's a little.
So 700 damage to Billy. He's attacking over Boars, but Destiny keeps him up. And out comes Madrat. Granted, Madrat can't really do anything right now because there are other monsters on the field, but he can overlay Madrat and Dryston into the rank 4. Or actually, he's going to go for the rank 5 right now, which is even better. Equipping Madrat with the Caliburn. He does have 2 level 5s out right now, so he could go for the rank 5. But it looks like he's going to special summon. Can he not? Hang on a second. Like I said, guys, I'm not familiar with how Noble Knights work. So I'm just double checking here. I thought Madrat had to be the only monster on the field.
Noble Knights, you crazy.
They're very crazy. One moment. All right, we got that figured out. They figured it out. I was calling Jeff over just to make sure while my Madrat was loading because I couldn't get it up fast enough. But they did get that figured out, so I'm going to make sure that does not happen again. I'll go make sure that Billy does know that it is, or make sure that they did figure it out. One way or another, Billy was winning that game. Adam did decide to scoop it up. So Give me just a moment. I'm going to be right back while we run a quick commercial while they're sighting. I'm going to make sure they are that he's fully aware of that. Like I said, this is probably the first time he's played the deck. So give me just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, thank you guys for being patient there. I am back. Commercial's not done just yet, so for those of you who are still here or were the jerks and put on ad block, welcome back. Anyways, they are sighting up and getting ready for Game 2 between Billy Brake and Adam Corn at ARG Circuit Series Las Vegas. Billy opened really, really well, but yeah, so let's just see what happens. You can see over there right next to Adam is Corey Encinas, Corefish, doing a written feature match for this as well. But yeah, Billy and them did figure out the Madrat issue. They did not cheat. They reversed it. But he still overlaid for the 5 with them and just went for game, and Adam still scooped it up. So we got it. We fixed it. We fixed the rewind. It was a repairable game state. So we do have a judge over there watching it right now. He wasn't at first because he was attending to another feature match and another table, but Corey did bring him over for that. Corey is watching the game as well. We're trying to catch any of these things as they come on. And yes, there is a reason that we have to run commercials. Unfortunately, we can't do everything for free as much as we would like to. Things do setting up all this equipment and paying for the internet here does cost money. We run the commercials to support us so we can do these at future circuit series and we can fix everything. So yeah, we will just keep going. Looks like we're going to start with a set Lind, a Sphere, and one other that I didn't see from Adam. Billy getting started. Looks like a lot of monsters in the hand. 3 monsters, a spell, or 2 spells, and a trap. So let's see what goes on. Billy Brake did win game 1, so we need to adjust that real quick. Let's see, there's a Gawain, a Boars, and that may be the Dark Noble Knight. I can't quite tell. Lancelin, that's his name. Let's see, so Billy throwing down Boars. Let's see what we can do. All right.
Torrential comes down with the Lind.
Okay, so Pike discarding Gund, bringing back the Lind, and he will throw out the Undyne, get the possibly 1 card or 1 Undyne out of his deck, so he doesn't draw the controller, hopefully. But Adam's in a much better position than Billy is right now. Billy only has the 1 trap card to set. I'm pretty sure those are 2 equip cards, which are great, but he can't play them right now. So he just sets the trap. Adam has a much, much stronger hand right now. He's full of combo piece monsters. He's got a Sphere set. He's got plenty to do with this hand right now. He's got a Teus. He did draw the controller, so that is unfortunate. He doesn't have he can't use the Undyne now. But he still has the Teus in hand. He can just pitch the dead Undyne, or he could use the Undyne, summon it, and just overlay with the Lind. Wouldn't be a bad idea either. He does have the 1 trap card that Billy's set to worry about, though. But he's just going to swing for 3,100 damage. Understandable. Just wait for some more of those combo pieces. Let Billy go. He still has the Sphere set, so he can still get another Lind in this next turn. Going to Rhoda. Let's see. Probably going to get a Madrat. Either Madrat or Boars. There we go. Yeah, Madrat. And he can bring out Boars, and he can search for more equip cards, and he can just do nonsense and shenanigans all day long. He has a Gawain and a Dryston in hand, if I'm not mistaken. So Equipping with Destiny, can't be destroyed once per turn. That's pretty good. Let's see here. So he's going to use his effect, and the special summon occurs. Then the card is blown up, so then it can re-equip to the other monster. Let's see. Fun thing to note about Arfuditer is it can destroy just set cards, so he can destroy, like a set Lind. Not that that would be the greatest thing in the world to do, but he can destroy it. So let's see what happens here. So he's getting Excalibur, so his beast can't be targeted. Arfuditer to blow up spells, traps, and just sets in general. And then Gwynethar. Gwynethar is great because it can just continuously re-equip from the graveyard, which is pretty awesome. Definitely gives him a little bit of an advantage. A lot of people didn't think it was the greatest card, but it is in the grave now, so it can just re-equip if it wants to. You can equip it to Boars at the moment, and then just overlay for the 5. And then just do fun shenanigans. So let's see what Billy actually ends up doing here. Going for the 5 could be dangerous right now since the that set back row on Adam's side, he has no idea what it is. He probably assumes it's a sphere, but you can never be too careful. So Excalibur coming down. He's going to overlay them. They're all going to go to the grave. And he's going to go for a 5. He's going to throw out either the rank 5. Yeah, he'd throw out the rank 5. So that way he can blow up the pike, or he can keep things equipped to him. He can run over the Lind, force out the summon, and blow up the pike. Or not blow up the pike, blow out whatever monster comes out after the pike. Or after the Lind is destroyed. It's always better to destroy the monsters in the Lind on your turn, because then you can take advantage of getting rid of whatever monster they bring out. You never want to leave Mermails with a Lind, because they can just crash the Lind and get out their big monster and play it the way that they want to anyways. So Sphere's going to go off here. So it is going to destroy a monster, so he could do a Lind here. So let's see, getting out another Lind. So if Sphere won't get destroyed since it was chained. Let's see here. Judge talking about a ruling about whether or not Sphere will be destroyed, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll figure that out here shortly. Like I said, the judge is watching at this time, so we don't have to worry about, hopefully, any misplays. I never like to use the word cheating because I hate it when, hey, wow, we've already got 800 people. But that may just be because it's Adam Korn versus Billy Brake in round 1. Hate using the word cheating because very few people actually intentionally cheat.
A lot of the time it's just misplays and stuff.
Yeah, usually it's just misplays. So I hate it when I hate it when people have to, when they are accused of cheating and it was just a simple misplay. So
it's just more apparent.
Potato Cat Breeder, I'm sorry, but that is that is what professionals in this game do, is they sit there and they shuffle. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone shuffle one card, just passing it back and forth between their hand just to be doing something. It's something to do with your hand. Usually it's a nervous tick to help you think more. I actually have ended up started doing it myself. The more I don't shuffle to look at my cards because I know what the cards are, but I keep it helps me think because it's something that I'm doing. It's something that you associate with thinking. So.
Okay, never mind. It's gone. You're actually, to be a pro at this game, you're actually required to have 500 shuffles per minute.
500 shuffles per minute.
Good at it, man.
And they're just getting a second opinion on the Arfuditer ruling right here. Got Zuku Omuelo over here right now, ironing out the kinks here.
I believe it destroys it.
Yeah, because it just says destroy that target. He already targeted the card. It doesn't say destroy that set card.
Exactly.
So. All right. Is Patrick Hoban wearing pants? I don't know. Post Prio. I don't know. What do you think on Primal Origin?
I think Boojins are going to be pretty good.
Boojins are going to be great. It gives the new guy, or the new girl, I guess I should say, does give them some pretty potent OTK power. Definitely stronger than they've had in the past. So
we should probably get Adam off his phone, huh?
Yeah. just go ahead and make sure that he's not doing anything there. It looks like he's just sending a text, or not sending a text, checking Facebook. That's no problem. So, yeah, we're making sure we're not having any of that. So he's just checking Facebook. No worries here. Still on his phone. Not a fan of this.
We can see it though.
We can see what he's talking about. Yeah. It wasn't anything. He was just finishing out that message. Right? Nothing that we should worry about.
Yo, his mom's calling.
You saw the credit or the what the conversation was about, didn't you? Did you kind of like peek in and see what it was about?
He wasn't
getting any.
He wasn't getting information. There's not even anyone behind Billy.
Yeah, there's not anyone behind. The most they could be doing is like taking snapshots of the stream, and it's already well behind what we're actually at. All right, so they got that figured out. Sphere does not get destroyed. I believe Jeff was actually called in on that to iron that ruling out, since he actually plays the deck. Sphere would not get destroyed, but now our Feuditer, or not, now Artorgus is a veritable god among men. So the only thing he doesn't have are the attack boosts right now. So he's boosted up by 300. He loses 5 from our Feuditer, so he's actually down 200. If I'm not mistaken, that puts him at 23. No, he's at. It's the big guy, the next one.
Oh. So it puts him at what?
2,000.
Okay.
So all those equip cards, and he's still sitting strong at 2,000.
It's not the attack that he has; it's everything else.
Yep. Exactly. He can't be destroyed. There's not much Mermails can do to it except for throw out a Gaios and attack twice. But yeah, Adam Korn, 7,600 life points to 4,900 life to Billy's 4,900. So we have plenty of games still to go. So even if Adam does pull out this game and win, get over this veritable god that's staring him down on the field, then we still have to go to a game 3, and Billy will still get a chance to tie this up, or to knock it out, I should say.
Discards the Undyne. Attempt to special summon Tius. Phoenix Chain pops up.
So no searching for the Megalo that he needs at this point. But he's going to go for, I could go for Leo right now. Would probably be the best thing to do. Leo can't be targeted, so he can't be destroyed by Artorgus.
That's a level 8?
It's level 10.
Oh.
So, yep, Leo is exactly what he's going for.
I was wrong on the level of Controller.
Controller is definitely not a level 1.
I don't know why I thought
If
that.
Controller was a level 1, I don't know if that would make the deck better or worse.
I'm bad. I'm sorry.
They can start running 1-for-1. 1-for-1 the Controller. Seems like good plays.
Billy does, however, have a full back row. He can't.
Yeah, I mean, he can't be destroyed once, so he is going to take 1,100 damage to his face, but that's still so much on the field right now. The only problem is that he cannot target Leo, and his back row is filled up. So that's Dryston coming out on the field, I think. Why do all of them why are there so many of these things? Why can't someone just play Boojins? I know Boojins. It's not Dryston. That is, crap. Why can't I remember these names?
Medrot?
No, it's not Medrot.
That's about all the ones I know.
Oh, man. Is that Medrot? I can't see.
It's an ulti.
Either way, Gawain coming down. It doesn't matter. I don't have to know what he is because it's just a normal at the moment, and he's coming down.
He came down.
He came down.
Something else is about to come down on top of him.
Well, let's see. What could he use that doesn't target to get rid of the Leo right now? He has to get rid of the Leo. Well, that's one way to do it. Just run him over.
Shout out to my
But
boy,
there's the Veiler.
Donnie Z123.
Veiler going to come down, keep him from being able to run over it. Yeah, Billy just scooping up because that was his only out to it. All he could do is sit there and just eat life points and let Adam just get ahead. He could have waited it out, but he just wants to go ahead and get to game 3 where he gets to go first and gets to get his setup hopefully first. So Adam taking game 2 against Billy Break. Mermails versus Noble Knights at ARG Circuit Series, Las Vegas. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to run just a brief commercial while we're finishing up siding and shuffling for the game. We're going to get that, and we'll be right back, guys. Yeah, those of you who are still in the stream can hear, Leo is only targetable during your main phase 2, not your opponent's main phase 2. So he could not 101 in main phase 2. It's not like Tenken from Fire Fists where, it prevented targeting during that main phase. It's all main phases except for the owner's main phase. Brandon Wigley, everybody, did win his round 1. So who'd you beat, or what did you beat? Fire Mirror. All right. So there you go. Fire Mirror, Brandon winning. We will be getting in here with game 3 between Adam Korn and Billy Break. 1-1 right now. Let's see what happens with Noble Knights versus Mermails. When we come to California, this is about as close as we're getting to California right now. We've already got a whole bunch planned out, several on the East Coast, some in the centralized area. But, yeah. So just lots going on. I'm actually going to be joined by Brandon Wigley. How are you doing today, Brandon?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. So you won your first round. That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about this being the first matchup that we managed to get
yeah,
here?
I actually didn't hear about it until after I finished my first round, but that's pretty crazy that out of how many people, 350 around that,
Yep,
that entered?
337 here.
Yep.
And we get Adam paired against Billy.
That's crazy. Who won the first game, or is this game 3?
Billy won first, Adam won second,
Okay.
and we're going into game 3 right now.
Billy's opening?
Yep, Billy's opening. Playing Noble Knights for the first time ever. So
Yeah. He told me about that. Actually, the first match he played with it was this morning against Robbie. He was playing, and he had Jeff just explaining some of the cards, some of the combos to do, but he's still very new to this. He said it's just going to be a learning experience throughout the day.
Absolutely. That seems to be what he's just been doing at the past few events. Well, he didn't play. He actually played legitimately at YCS Atlanta, but at Nashville, ARGCS Nashville, he played Harpies once again for the first time ever. So there's Adam opening that controller again.
Controller is actually not even that bad to open in water anymore, just because I forgot his name.
Leo?
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah.
He's so good at. I mean, I guess maybe not against Noble Knights.
He actually won because of Leo, because Billy had his back row completely filled up with Artorgas on the field, but no attack boosting equip cards on him.
Oh,
He was
okay.
at 2,000 attack and couldn't get over the Leo.
Yeah, so
Or target it for that matter. So
yeah, it's very hard to get past. I know personally for the Fire Mirror that the cards outside of going Tiger King, Tensu, and then Bear, like there's not many things you can do to it.
Yep, absolutely.
So
The
it's
fact
very
that
hard.
it prevents all targeting except during the opponent's main phase too makes it a very, very strong card.
Yep. I'm not quite sure how good the interaction with it is, and you said it won in game 2, so
Yeah.
But
And it won him game 2 because he popped out the controller and drew it, and he's like, okay, we'll summon Special Teus, summon this guy,
right.
make big monsters.
Paul Clark
And
lost
Billy-
round 1.
And Billy did have a play that he was coming back out. He made Excalibur detached to try and boost him to 4K, and Adam had the Veiler, and it was just it from there. So out comes the Megalo. So Adam's just wanting to save himself from some damage right now, as opposed to just eating an Artorgus to the face.
Yeah, I really don't know how Mermail deals with the Exceed. Like after they equip everything, I don't see how many cards they have just actually deal with that outside of just attacking over it maybe. But if you have any attack boosters, that's very hard to deal with. And I believe I saw Billy opened Soul Drain, so that makes things 10 times harder.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So. But then again, I believe Adam has Aqua Spirit and not enemy controller, Gen X controller. So I guess
just a Black Rose right there.
Black Rose anytime he wants.
Yeah. Now the good thing about that is if he gets he's going to get the Destiny one way or another here.
Right.
So if he has the 5 equipped with Destiny,
it's going to protect itself and
it protects itself, and then everything comes back.
Yep. Except the Excalibur.
Except the Excalibur, but then that just prevents that's the one that prevents the targeting. If he has something else to do it, then that's fine.
Black Rose and then Big Eye or something like that. So
yeah, that would take a lot of resources that I just don't think Adam has with only 3. I think it's 3 cards in hand.
I agree.
He would have 4 cards in hand, and unless he just draws them nuts with a Teus.
Billy I think Billy has Warning in his hand. So if he can free up space to does the Exceed have to equip 3 or can it equip 2?
I think it has to equip, or I think it equips up to 3. But let me make sure here.
Okay, because I was about to say maybe he would opt to just do equip 2 so he could set the Warning.
There's the Soul Drain coming out. And that's also what I think really hurts the chances of Adam being able to make like a Black Rose Big Eye in the same play.
Well, the Black Rose would deal with Soul Drain, so that's why I'm kind of curious to see if Billy actually goes into the Exceed right here. It looks like he's actually about to use
up to 3 Noble Arms equipped cards with different names. So I don't know how useful Arfuditer is, so I would probably just equip Excalibur and the Destiny at this point.
I mean, because popping back row against Mermail is probably not the best thing.
Yep, so he's just going to let the Megalo die. He's just going to wait it out for the next turn because he doesn't know what those 4 cards, or I guess 5 cards in Adam's hand.
I actually like this play because it like I said, it allows him to set the Warning. So Adam kind of has to have like a last-ditch effort Black Rose play, and when that happens, Billy will have the Warning unless Adam top decks MST and wants to blind it. But that's still
at that point I would almost
preemptive.
At that point I would almost rather if I'm the Romario player, I would rather MST the Soul Drain so I can make sure that my stuff goes off. Because if I'm MST the Warning, if I don't have the Megalo in hand to just put a big monster on the field, then I lose. But anyways, Billy did pay 1,000 life points for that Soul Drain, so he needs to drop that life point count just a little bit. 1,000 to Billy for Soul Drain. And he attacked over the Lind for 200 as well. So
no, I actually think on Adam's turn he rammed the Lind into Madrot and Billy changed Soul Drain.
Oh, okay. So that would make sense then. So I think they're figuring things out right now, actually.
What's happening with that? What's going on?
Everything's so confusing.
I thought I was up to... Oh, no, wait. So...
I don't think either of them know what's going on.
Where did the back row that was next to the Noble Knight card, where did that go?
I think it's still in his hand right now.
Okay. Oh, are they just reversing play?
Yeah, I think they were rewinding play.
Yep, I guess. I'm a little confused now.
As am I. Either way, Adam's still at... that's what it was. He attacked the Lind, but he had dropped by 5 for the Arfuditer. And it's a permanent drop. So Billy actually took 300 more. Adam Corn's at 8,000. So first time deck struggles showing. So that's why we're at here. So Billy took 300 damage. So unfortunate for Billy, but
that's a surprising play from Billy, to be honest, because he could have just waited for the Exceed and cleared the Lind.
He also doesn't know that the controller is in his hand, though. So and he can't activate the effect without the controller. So he just didn't want the Dragoons to go off so he could search.
Right.
So, and that would be more detrimental than letting the simple Exceed play go off.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess it does add the controller also, and that's probably what Billy was wanting to avoid was the Black Rose play, but
now he has no way to stop.
That's actually really, really good for Adam, because unless he plays 2-controller, Undyne couldn't even use its effect.
Exactly.
So
He was playing it probably to bait out the warning. So Billy pays another 2,000. We'll get that on there on the board in just a moment.
Billy's going to be at 47.
Yeah. So there's the Aqua Spirit coming down, attacking the Boars, but Boar's going down due to the Aqua Spirit. The
Yeah,
next
that,
turn he can Black Rose the field if he wants to, and then he'll
I
get
don't
everything.
even think he really needs to anymore. That's
Yeah.
Billy just
Billy losing match to Adam Korn. Some misplays on Billy's part, which are unfortunate, but come with just not having played the deck. The warning, while you might say it was a little ill-timed, but I think
well, I mean,
from his